I want to thank everybody. Jody, you on?
Yeah.
I want to thank everybody for coming today. I know the roads are horrible, but there's a reason you're here, because we don't all want to be where everybody else is at. We're looking at something that's going to take us to that next level. And today we got some people here that are going to explain that to us, kind of help us along here. I just want to tell you about why Jody and I are doing this. Jody and I came into this a little less than a year ago and really kind of dabbled a little bit, but we saw that this could take us into retirement more than what I was doing. Because what I was doing wasn't getting us too far ahead, actually, and my dollar depended on making the next sale and the next sale. And if the next sale wasn't there wasn't any more money coming in. I've been working commission for a lot of years, and fortunately it's doing well for me, but there's always that little bit of a panic inside, thinking, oh boy. But when we were shown this opportunity by our daughter a while back, I was familiar with this industry a long time ago when I was your guys' ages, and now it's come around, and my wife and I saw something that is definitely going to help us get to that, and to work with the people that are here to help us. That's important, because everybody's here is helping everybody else, because it's one team. It's evident by who's here today. So what I want to do here is I want to turn this over to my daughter, Olivia, and let her kind of explain a little bit about who she is, where she's at, because she's been killing it in this company, and she's making it to the next level, and she'll be walking across stage here soon too, with big awards and cars and stuff. So I want to turn it over to Olivia.
Right. Oh, I should have got that.
I'm glad I got that film.
All right. So I'm Olivia. I heard about this actually almost a year ago. I was on my Christmas break. When I came to one of these things, I actually thought we were going bowling, and then I ended up in some kid named Jay's house, and there's Danny and Mark and a few other guys, and they're talking to me about this opportunity, this energy drink, this can. I was like, okay, cool, that's fine, but I have a plan. I'm just gonna keep borrowing money from my parents. Like, that was my plan. I was gonna live it up that way. I didn't have a job. I didn't really have any dreams or aspirations, I wasn't prepared for what was gonna happen after I graduated high school. And now, I'm so thankful that I have this, because I moved out of my parents' house. I live with my brother, But to recap a little bit, when I first got started with this, I was really excited. I didn't know what I was going to do with it, where I was going to take it, but I knew that one day I was going to make a lot of money with it. Frankly, my family was like, okay, Olivia, because I'm always the one to come up with these big thinker ideas and this next get-rich-quick thing. And, when I brought it home, I've never seen my mom so disappointed. She was like, what is this? I don't like this. I don't want to hear about it. Tim was interested. He actually weighed me to doing it, because he had done Amway previously in his younger years. But my mom actually didn't talk to me for 2 weeks. My brother told me that I was an idiot and I was going to jail. And there was a lot of hostility in my house, and that's fine, but which kind of caused a little bit of drama. But after a while, my mom would call me and ask me to bring her an energy drink to work, and it was funny because she would drink it, she just didn't want to talk about it. And finally, she did some research of her own, and she came home and she was like, okay, I'm fine with this now, let's do this. And Tim signed up, and then she signed up, and she did the weight loss program, and I'm so proud of her for that, because I've never seen her more excited to lose weight and look good in her life. And then I was, time to get my brother signed up, time to get my brother going. And he told me that when I made what I invested, and then some, that he would join. And that was basically like, I'll just say it to get off my ass about it. And I did. I got 3 people to sign up, and I made what's called a frenzy bonus, and you'll hear about that a little bit later. And I actually screenshot and texted him a picture of my check, my bank account. And I got back, LOL. And then 2 hours later, he shows up at our house and wants to know how he can do that. Since then, it's been a ride. I couldn't thank anybody more on my team or my family and the support and what we have. We're really going to do something with this. It's going to be funny because in 4 years we're going to be like, oh my God, we used to drive that. We used to live there. We'll laugh about it because we'll have such a better lifestyle. We won't have to struggle with money. Right now I work full time and I have this, but to be honest, I don't know how I'm going to pay some of my next bills this month. I don't know how I'm going to do it unless, I get a degree, get a better job, and that's not something that I'm willing to do. Not willing to go in student loan debt, Not something I can afford. So I'm doing this so that I don't ever have to struggle in my life. I don't have to wake up and be like, well, how long am I going to stay at work? How much overtime can I get? How am I going to pay those bills? What am I going to buy my brother for Christmas? I know he wakes up every morning and wants a brand new truck, and nothing would make me more proud than to give him this opportunity to buy that new truck. So I'm doing this so that I can set my future financially, my parents, my teams, my brothers, everybody. So I'm doing this so I can help myself and everybody else. And I guess with that, I'll bring Danny up here so he can talk a little bit about his story and why he's doing this.
Get a nice stretch, man. I'm in a food coma right now. Alright. Basically, I'm gonna keep it short, guys. We're excited as heck to be out here. Me and my buddy Zach drove out one of my mentors in the business, like 5 hours from Chicago, to be here with you guys and talk to you about what this thing is doing, why we're so excited about it. But I'm gonna keep it short tonight. We're gonna have some fun, swim and play pool and everything like that, hot tub. I'm excited for it. But really quick, I always wanted to share my story with this thing, what it's done for me, and why we're so freaking stoked about this. Really paint for you guys a big picture for where this is going, why there's bird on the wall in the, in this pool room. And so first off, my name is Danny. I'm 21 years old. Heard about this thing like a little bit over a year ago. And really my whole story with this starts like 3 years ago, when I was actually 18 years old. I've lived in Northern Illinois, an hour north of Chicago, my entire life. And basically, all through high school I worked a part-time job, so you guys can probably feel me on that. I worked at a grocery store, and I hated it. It absolutely sucked, but it wasn't actually because of the minimum wage that I hated it. It was because I hate the feeling of being, a dime a dozen, being replaceable, being expendable. I couldn't stand that feeling of, not being able to go to work, call in, and 2 people all of a sudden just show up. It's like I was never there. Like, I hated that feeling. I always felt like I could do something great with my life. And I never had that opportunity. And so literally the day after I graduated high school, I actually started working for the union, doing asbestos abatement at a nuclear power plant. I'll be real with you guys, I was 18, it was paying me like 80 G's a year. I thought I was balling out like Jay-Z, dude, making a bunch of money and stuff like that. It was cool, it was fun, like the money was awesome, but the job I was doing, like I looked like 6 months down the road, I was like, I can't do this anymore, like I hated it. And so after 3 months, I ended up leaving that job and going to school. I was doing at school studying exercise science, athletic training, physical education. I'm really passionate about fitness, and so I wanted to, study something where I could impact people's lives on not only a fitness level, but on a mental level as well. And so that's why I was in school. But when I'm in school, I'm sitting there learning in class and going back, studying and doing homework, taking a test, and then forgetting everything I just learned over the weekend. I'm looking at my situation, and I'm like, dude, it's just, I don't really fit the college mold. I didn't really like the concept of being in that situation. I was in 20 grand in student loan debt for 3 semesters, on track to be in 80 grand in student loan debt down the road when I graduated. So I just was looking at all my friends in that same situation. I was just dissatisfied. And I come back home, not last summer, but the summer before that, after my first 2 semesters were out, my first year was done. And I was working at the grocery store again full time now. And that's when my best friend Steve Powers comes up to me with a Verb can. He's like, Danny, oh my God, dude, try this. He hands me the can. He's like, dude, this is about to get us out of the grocery store. I'm about to save your family's life. And I'm like, oh my God, dude, get out of here. I didn't want to hear anything about it. I just totally brushed it off. I had no interest in what he was trying to tell me at all. I didn't even want to drink the Verb, whatever the Verb was. I'd never seen it before in my life, and just kind of pushed it away. And I ended up going home that night and really started to think about it. Really started to think about my situation. What my situation was, I'm working full time. I'm in school full time. I have an overtime girlfriend, and on top of it, dude, I'm in 20 grand student loan debt. And even on top of that, my dad, literally when I got home from school, literally like within the first week, sat me down and told me the business I watched him build my entire life, a construction company, went bankrupt. And due to that, we were going to be losing our house, our business, our cars. I'm not saying that for a sob story, guys. I'm saying that because, like, open up your minds a little bit, look around, dude. The economy sucks. There's no jobs out there, especially for young people. There's no jobs out there, there's no opportunity out there. The government can't even pay their own employees. I have a lot of family and friends that were affected by the government shutdown and stuff. And on top of it, you look at it, #1 debt in this country, student loan debt. Everyone's affected by it. So like times are really hard, and so young people in particular, not just young people, but everybody, clearly, doesn't matter what kind of income you make, people want something different. If you want to do something different, we have to do something different. So that's when I really opened up my mind to what this was, because I'd never heard of it before. So I wanted to hear what something different kind of looked like. And we had a lot of young people excited about this thing, and that's why I went and checked it out. And I'm so grateful I did. It sounds corny, sounds cliche, I don't care. This has changed my entire life, and I'm excited about it. That's why we came out here. We wouldn't have come out here to talk about this and waste your guys' time or ours if we weren't really passionate about this thing. And so basically, first thing was first, I popped open a Verve and I tried it. And like, has everybody got to try one yet so far? Everybody's tried one. Dude, it tastes like liquid gold, right? Like it freaking is awesome. It tastes amazing. And so when I popped it open, I was like, this does not taste like Red Bull Monster Rockstar. It didn't taste anything like that. So I really love the product. And being in a fitness, I wanted to look at more what the product was, what was in it. And I saw Vemma, the health and wellness company we work with that makes this product Verve. They spent hundreds of thousands of dollars getting this product clinically studied. I'm not here to give you guys a nutrition seminar, but so you have an understanding, there's 3 primary things that it's clinically studied to do every single can of Verve. First off, it boosts your immune system. So living in this ridiculous, I thought Chicago was cold. I got the car when I got here, I wanted to go back home, dude. It is so cold up here. So you guys probably get sick like more than I do, but I was getting sick like 6 times a year. And so drinking this in the last year, I like literally haven't even been sick since I've been drinking this. I feel amazing every single day. It boosts your immune response in your body, and it's clinically studied to do so. The second thing is it reduces inflammation. Me working out every day and being an athlete in high school, that just made sense to me. And I was like, I work out all the time, I constantly have inflammation in my body, like that just makes sense. And so again, like I feel amazing when I drink it, and it tastes awesome too. But the third thing is every single one of those cans have something called xanthones in them. I don't expect you guys to know what those are necessarily, but they do something different. There's 43 of them in every single can of that. And it does something different in your body, every one of them. One of them boosts your metabolism, one of them decreases inflammation, one of them decreases blood pressure, decreases cholesterol, one of them fights off free radicals within your body, which are things that cause diabetes and cancer. One of them fights acne, one of them fights the aging process. Like, it's insane. That's literally a clinical breakthrough, what we have in this product. It's unbelievable. And so when I looked at this product, I was like, dude, if I like this, my friends will like it too. You know, it makes sense. You hang out with people that like similar things too. And so I looked at it, I was like, if I like this product, my friends will like it too. I already spend $2 a day on Arizona green tea, trying to get like a natural source of energy. All my buddies spend $3, $4, $5 a day on energy drinks, coffee, soda. Every girl I know has Starbucks glued to their freaking hand, dude. And I'm looking at this, I'm like, it just makes sense. All my friends already spend $3, $4, $5 a day on this kind of stuff. If I could give them a better product that costs the same amount of money, dude, they would drink it in a heartbeat, especially with how good they're gonna feel with it. But then my gears started turning. I'm like, if I could make money doing this though, my friends will thank me forever if I can help them get out of their part-time job. I'm looking at all my buddies, dude, working at Radio Shack, Best Buy, Walmart, Walgreens. The fortunate ones are the ones making 12, 15, 20 bucks an hour working for their dad in a warehouse, stuff like that. And I'm like, if I can help my friends get out of this situation into something different, they would thank me for literally the rest of their life. And that's where I saw the opportunity, was to really help my friends do something different, but also me get out of my situation, get out from under student loan debt, and do something to help my parents, but also get to a point in my life where I just never had to worry about money, and I had 100% time freedom to do what I want, when I want, with whoever I want. And fortunately enough for me, I have my buddy Zach Babier as one of the mentors in this business, who's really helped guide me along the process of building this business. You know, we're really taking this thing to the next level. We're excited about this. Wisconsin is a completely wide open market. He's going to explain a little bit more about why that's a big deal and what this is, but I want you guys to understand something before I bring him up next. All right, Zach is one of the biggest leaders in this company. He's one of the top 50 income earners in the business. He's in the house right now to share his story with you guys. 22 years old. I'm not saying this to impress you, but to impress upon you how big of a deal this is. He's 22 years old. He cleared 17 G's last month. So understand that if this is for you, great. If it's not for you, great. But either way, open up your mind to something different, because there's something big going on here, and we're freaking stoked about it. So with that, guys, here's my buddy Zach Babiar, one of the biggest leaders in the company.
Yeah, this room's pretty sweet. I'm ready to do some cannonballs. But yeah, guys, you know, I just want to come here. Me and Danny drove all the way out here just to physically show up in person and share our stories with you. You know, we're obviously excited about it, and we want to bring that excitement to Wisconsin. No one's doing it out here. And it's a wide open market, and it's a big deal. And you guys are hearing about something special tonight. You know, this is something that's going to be huge. It's going to be everywhere. And it's kind of like I compare it to my parents. How they heard about Microsoft or Facebook, or they heard about Google or some billion-dollar company nowadays. It's how they heard about it when they were younger. They had a chance to invest, and a lot of them didn't, and then they kind of regretted it. It's the same thing, because Vemma is on track to be a billion-dollar company. And this isn't coming from me, it's coming from Darren Hardy, author of Success Magazine. He says in the next 3 to 4 years, we're on track to be a multi-billion-dollar company, and then it's going to keep going from there. You know, we're going to break records, and that's already what's happening. We're breaking records for young people in the business. The incomes they're earning and the amount of time they've been doing it, and now we're teaching other people how to do the same thing. So our success in this business is based on you. And I don't succeed unless I help everyone else succeed along with me. It's one big team, one big dream, and it's like kind of like a family. You know, we're hanging out, eating some awesome chili, you know, or we go have a pool party and just build relationships, meet cool people, and travel. That sounds like the best job ever, and that's what we get to do. And it's absolutely amazing. So what I want to do, I want to come up here and just share with you my story and help you guys understand this business. How you guys can put yourself in our position in a shorter amount of time. How you guys can take this business, run with it, and go after what you really want to do. Because, you know, in the room, like how many people in here actually are doing right now what they've always wanted to do? Probably most of you aren't. Probably you're doing what someone else told you you should do, or what you think you should do, but not what you really want to do. And this allows you to build up the income, the capital, and the time freedom to be able to go out there and do the things you've always dreamed of. You know, maybe whether it be traveling the world, you know, starting a business, you know, whatever it is, not-for-profit organizations. We have big goals and dreams, and the more we build this business, the bigger our goals become. So, real quick, what this company is called, like I'm pretty sure Danny mentioned to you guys, I'll give you some background on it. It's called Vemma. All right, it's an acronym. The acronym stands for vitamins, essential minerals, mangosteen, aloe vera. All right, it started 9 years ago in Scottsdale, Arizona. And how I heard about this was completely by chance, completely random, but I'm very blessed that I did hear about it when I did, because I didn't know what the hell I was doing. I had no idea what I wanted to do for school. I was just taking out student loans, like all my friends were. I went off to college, hoping to, you know, graduate, get a good job, and you know, work for a big company. I didn't even know. I had no idea. And I heard about it in Arizona when I went off to school for college. I went to Arizona State, and I was going through, you know, doing the classes, going to, you know, not really excited about, you know, the homework and shit. I was just like, whatever. I didn't really learn much, to be honest with you. I'm not the smartest kid in the world, but I met a lot of cool people, had a lot of fun, and I met this guy named Alex Morton and Nick Patak. These two guys, randomly, I was walking through my dorm lounge. They were drinking this orange Verve can thing. I've never seen it before. I was really confused, but I decided to stop and ask them what it was. I'm like, what is this stuff? Let me try it. So he let me try it, and I was amazed how healthy it was and how good it tastes. Because usually healthy shit tastes terrible. I don't know about you, but it usually tastes really bad. But I was surprised it tastes really good, and I stopped and asked a lot of questions, and they were telling me they were getting paid to promote this. Like, they're not selling it, they're not going door to door, none of that. They're simply drinking this and sharing it with their friends. That is like the simplest way I can put this business. We are just promoters, we're networkers, we're social network marketers, whatever you want to call it. We use our, you know, our Facebooks, our phone books, we combine our networks, and we share a product through our networks, and anyone can do that. You know, it's a simple concept, and if you take it and you run with it like we have, there's no cap, there's no limit to how far you can take this thing. So you got to understand, like, when I first heard this, there was not that many kids making money yet. It was such a new business. It was in a new area at a college, and no one really knew what they were doing. And me, I thought this was like BS. I thought it was like a pyramid scheme, scam. No thanks, dude. I like to drink, but I don't know about the business side of it. But I sat around, thank God, and kept an open mind. So I really encourage you guys. Your mind's like a parachute. You know, keep it open. You know, if you jump out of a plane, you want your mind open. So keep it open, and that's what I did. I've always been an open-minded person. I asked a lot of questions, got all my questions answered, found out this thing's real. Like I said, you know, it's not a pyramid scheme. Those are 100% illegal. The Federal Trade Commission would shut those down, the FTC. Okay, guys, a pyramid scheme doesn't even involve a tangible product. It's like a transfer of dollars from pocket to pocket. All right, and it's a money game. And with this, we have a customer base, we have a brand partner base, and we just get the word out there. We promote it. We promote the brand. The company, Vemma, has $1 million advertising marketing budget. And instead of spending that on billboards, commercials, Google ads, radio ads, stuff like that, they take that $1 million budget, they're going to pay it out to us instead. So it's a win-win. You know, we get the word out there, we get the product in people's hands, and we get paid for it. And it's amazing. Once you understand really how big of a deal this is and how genius BK is for implementing this into the market at this time with social media, with Facebook, with Twitter, with whatever, Instagram, whatever you kids use these days, right? Social media, it's going nuts. And we just get the word out there. We get it through to people to just try it out, get the product in their hands. Okay, so I felt like, you know, that's pretty simple. I can do that. You know, I could talk to my friends about a drink. All my friends drink Red Bull, Rockstar, Monster. I'll just tell them to stop drinking that. Take those same dollars that I would normally spend on that, put it towards something healthy, and get paid for it. You know, if this thing is real, and I have an opportunity to make as much money as I want with no cap, I'm going to go ham. I'm going to go hard at this. I'm going to make sure everyone knows what the hell Verve is, and they at least get to try it. So I had a mission to get involved with this. I signed up on the spot. And I actually sprinted up to my dorm room in Arizona, sprinted back down, grabbed my laptop, threw it on the table, and signed me up. Like, I don't care how much it costs, I didn't even ask. I was just like, I want to do this. I see the big picture. I felt that vibe, like this is going to be big. I knew this was going to be like the next Facebook, the next Google, whatever. I knew there's a lot of young people going to come together and make money with this. And I wanted my friends that I knew and my family to get involved first. So I signed up on the spot, best decision I ever made, changed my life 150 degrees. You know, like I said, I had no idea what I wanted to do. And this gave me kind of a sense of direction, kind of purpose to what I wanted to do. And I realized I want to travel around the world and inspire people to live up to their fullest potential, because nothing pisses me off more than wasted potential. When people have, I can see it, they have all this potential, they just waste it. They just piss it out the window, whatever. And I want to show them that through this business, it's more than just an energy drink. This is a company where we can work together as young people, take a stand and realize we have a lot of potential, we can do a lot and help a lot of people in the process. So brought this back to the Midwest. A lot of people were struggling financially and they needed this, so I wanted to tell everyone about this, including my own family. My parents were actually recently foreclosed on their house and they had moved to South Dakota. My dad lost his job. He worked corporate America 35 years, and now he's making 50 grand a year. It's kind of sad, and it's kind of awkward conversation when we're talking about finances, and I'm making like double what he's making, and he's in his 50s. And I want to get him out of that situation. I want to be able to help him financially down the road. So I know a lot of people are struggling, and people are getting their houses foreclosed on, and the economy just sucks. Like Danny was saying, it's not a good spot right now. It's not a good position for a lot of people. So brought it out here, promoted it, word of mouth, did events like this, started like in my sketchy basement with like 3-4 kids, and then it branched out, it got bigger and bigger, and then we did different towns, different states, different areas. There was a lot of excitement. There was a lot of need for change. A lot of people want to be healthy, and a lot of people want to make money. I don't know too many people that don't. And that was the mission of the company when BK started this. He started this because he wanted people to live better healthy, live better financially, and live better with their health. His parents died of heart disease and cancer at a young age. And he just wanted to change that, change that for a lot of people. And that's basically what we're doing. That's what our mission is as a team, is to help people with those two things. So long story short, I've been in the business about 20 months. I've been traveling everywhere. This month I get to go to like 5 different states. I love traveling. You don't have to travel in this, but I choose to. Like I'm in Wisconsin right now, back to Illinois tonight. I'm shooting out to Ohio in the morning, and then I'm going to Arizona, South Dakota, and then back to Illinois, and then Arizona and North Carolina after that. So I get to travel a lot, meet a lot of cool people, and it's not just a problem here with people struggling financially. It's all over the place. The jobs aren't there. They're getting outsourced. Like Danny said, student loans are in the trillions. Something needs to change. So this is, like I said, this is a revolution for our age group, the YPR, Young People Revolution. Changing the way people make money in America, the way young people think, to be more entrepreneur and not be an employee, work for a boss, clock in, clock out, be told what to do, what time to show up, how much money you're allowed to make. Maybe you wear some goofy ass outfit and pay $10 an hour. It doesn't have to be like that. There's other options. And I didn't realize that until I heard about this company. There's a better way. We believe we do have a better way, and we're trying to show that to people. That time freedom, guys, I cannot express to you how great that feels when you wake up when you're done sleeping. How about you set your own income, you set your own schedule, you work when you want to work. How about you have fun when you work, it doesn't even feel like work. That's what it's like in this type of business, and you just got to be aware of it, be aware that this is out there. And real quick, I'm going to break it down for you for how this thing works, how we do business. It's very, very simple. All right, what we do, all we do is we order the product, right? If you want to start a business, I don't care what business it is, you have a business expense. So we order the product, they ship it to our front door. From there, right from the manufacturing plant, right to our front door. From there, we drink it, we consume it. So we're all consumers of Verb. You can consume the protein shakes, the liquid multivitamins, whatever, the weight loss stuff. Well, we drink it, and then what we do is we simply share with our friends, right? We go to school, work, the gym, parties like last night. We go hang out with friends and just get the word out there, get the product in people's hands. And if they like it, which most people do, like I'm yet to find one person who doesn't like the taste of Verb Party, the new energy drink. So if people like it, awesome, dude. Get them on a video call. We do video calls all the time. I do video calls with guys in like Australia, India, all over Portugal and Puerto Rico, and it's starting to branch out to different countries now. It's going viral, just like Facebook did. Started one kid, one dorm room, one idea. Now it's going viral. So where you just share the opportunity, and if they can't physically show up, like right now we're streaming this live, and there's people who aren't here that are watching this. And that's the power of technology, and that's why we're at the right place at the right time, with the right people. This thing is just getting started. Like Danny said, Wisconsin's an open market. We just gotta get the product out there. We gotta get people to be aware of this movement and what's happening right now, and the credibility behind the company is unreal. But guys, you gotta look. You can look this up online. Dr. Oz had Verve on his TV show. You guys know who Chris and Heidi Powell is? They have their own TV show as well, Extreme Makeover Weight Loss Edition. They had the weight loss products on their show. If you guys, the Phoenix Suns Arena, I'm actually gonna get to go there this month. I'm pretty stoked for it. They have like a Verve Lounge nightclub at the US Airways Arena in Phoenix. So like, if you are a brand partner of the company, you go there for free. All right, they have like a bar, Verve vodka, whatever. They have like couches, a whole lounge. You can watch the game. It's pretty sick. You know, BK is a genius. He's like, I compared the CEO of the company, BK Barreco. I had a chance to meet him multiple times. I compared him to Steve Jobs of network marketing. He's just ahead of the curve. There's an app for your phone. You can check, you know, your income. You can check how good your business is doing. You know, it's going up or down, or where your team's at when new people get on board. And the best part of it, the income with this company, the residual aspect of it. If you guys don't understand that, you need to. It is the best way to make money. Residual income. Most people don't know what it was. I had no idea what it was until I heard about Vemma. Residual income pays you when you're sleeping. Real quick, how many people in here would love to make money in their sleep? Yeah, hopefully everyone. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty sweet to wake up and know that your business is still growing when you're not even awake. You know, I didn't even know that was possible until I heard about Vemma, right? Because most people, they have to physically clock in, show up, trade their time for money, and clock out. Otherwise, they're not paid. In this business, your money works for you. It's a totally different perspective of how to do business. All right, so now residual aspect is nice. You get paid 24/7, 7 days a week. There's always money being generated because it's not just the people you personally bring into the business. It's your friends, that team you created, and then they have different networks of friends as well. Right? You have different Facebook, different phone book than I do. We combine our networks. We work together to really get the product out there and get it in people's hands. And I've seen so many people's lives changed by this. A big reason why I do, guys, is for that freedom. Time freedom, financial freedom, whatever, freedom of a boss, freedom of stress, freedom to do the things you want to do. And when someone comes up to you and shakes your hand and says, hey, thank you for changing my life, that's the best, most rewarding feeling you can ever have. Right? I couldn't get that feeling when I was push mowing lawns for 10 bucks an hour. It just wasn't the same. All right, I had to do something different to get something different. And I started doing something I've never done before. And now we teach a lot of young people this, is to start studying millionaires. Start studying people that have the financial situation you want to be in. You know, I love my mom. She makes awesome lasagna. You know, I love my dad. He takes me to sports games. We have a lot of fun. But they don't have the financial situation I want. So I don't take financial advice from them. I take financial advice from people that have what I want. Studying multimillionaires, and in this business I've been able to network and actually create relationships with lots and lots of successful people, learn from them, so I can bring it back and teach my team exactly what to do. So, long story short, guys, the short 20 months I've been involved, like Danny said, it's paying me 15 grand a month. You know, that's cool, but understand that's just the beginning. You know, we are just getting started. What about 5, 10, 15 years down the line? Then what? What's it going to look like, right? And try to put yourself in my shoes. What if your bank account looked like that in the next year and a half? What would your life look like? What would you do? You know, how would you spend your time? How would you spend your money? Where would you go? Where would you travel? How many people would you help? It would probably change a lot of things for you. And it's done that for me, and that's why I love it so much, because I know it can do that for you guys. I know if you put in the time and effort and you believe in this thing and where it's going, it can do that in a fraction of the time it took me to get this thing started. You see the company paid car out there, and you guys can have that as well too. It took me 6 months to qualify for it. About 9, 10 months in, I picked it up. And now we have 20 people on my team that have BMWs and Mercedes. Okay, Mark Cooper being one of them in the back. So it's unbelievable, guys. I've never heard of anything like this before. How fast it's growing, how many people's lives are being changed, how much fun this business really is. Like, we probably have too much fun. I'm not gonna lie. But I've never seen anything like it. I'm going to do this forever. You know, it's so much fun, and this is a long-term business. You guys can build this fast, you can build it slow. It's up to you. It's your business. You're the CEO of your own company, and we're here to guide you, help you, and teach you exactly what we did to get exactly what you guys want. So with that, I'll close it off. You know, we're going to hang out, you know, swim, whatever, eat some food, chill. But I'll close it off with this. I'm going to be around asking questions. You can ask any of us questions if you guys have a lot of questions. I know there's a lot more details, a lot of information. But there's basically 3 types of people, and you're one of them. You're either an A person, a B person, a C person. So if you're an A person, you were like me. You're like, dude, you could have shut the hell up like 20 minutes ago. I'm ready to go. Like, sign me up. This is exactly what I'm looking for. So I was an A person, and I just signed up on the spot. I'm like, hell yeah, let's go. So if you're an A person, cool, great, welcome to the team. But if you're a B person, I'm thinking, it's kind of cool, but I have a lot of questions. How does this work? How does that work? That's fine. I had a lot of questions as well. Get your questions answered. Definitely we're going to be here hanging out, chilling. Get all your questions answered. Try the product if you haven't tried it yet, and we'll go from there. But if you're a C person, you're thinking, it's cool, whatever, but it's not really for me. I got my own goals, dreams, aspirations. No worries. Still be your friend if you don't want to do it. No worries. If you're a C person, I'll tell you guys the same thing I say to every C person. Good luck and God bless, and if it's not for you, we'll see you later. But with that, if you're an A or B person, definitely meet up with us. Real quick, raise your hand if you've received a paycheck from Vemma in the room. So, people that are raising their hands, go up and ask us questions. Any questions you have, we'll get those answered, and from there, just hang out and have fun. So that's basically it, guys. All right.